affirmations are so important. And what are my affirmations? I am a BYOB master trader. I'm the signal. All my trades in profit. I am 777. And so you definitely want to make sure that you are operating. You want to make sure that you're walking in the right energy. We want to create the right atmosphere. So you definitely want to do that. And also you want to, yes, there you go. Now, hopefully you all have gone back and watched the I am 777 video, and that's really going to help you and put you in the right mindset, the right perspective. So definitely want to do that. Now, for those of you all that are new with us, my name is Tasha M. Dyer, the Trade Whisperer. I'm actually the creator of the BYOB Cash Out Strategy. And yes, tonight is tools training, but we are going to do something a little bit different. So as we get started, I'm going to explain that to you in a minute, but I first need to know who is on the line. Can I get a 111 in the chat if this is your first time joining us, and a 222 if you are still learning how to cash out? So welcome, welcome, and welcome back. Oh, look at here. Welcome, welcome, and welcome back, everyone. Welcome and welcome back. So let me go ahead and get my screen shared together with you all, and I will explain to you what we are doing this evening. Now, BYOB traders, BYOB traders, be your own bank master trader, all right? A BYOB master trader is an educated trader, a profitable trader. And that's the mindset we want to always be in. Now, we don't do resolutions, okay? We don't do resolutions. We are the resolution. We are the change. We set the thermometer. We set the temperature. That's who we are. But we're going to, as we gear up, for the new year, as we prep, mindset, 2020 has taught us quite a bit. And 2020 has really taught us how we have to take control, and we have to be an educated trader. And so be your own bank, the largest economic empowerment movement in the history of mankind. And understand that with Be Your Own Bank, it's all about educating you. It's all about ensuring that you are properly educated. It's all about making sure that you all understand exactly what it is, because we just did a trade plan the other day, on Tuesday. We did your trading plan. And so this is a carryover. I wanted to spend a little bit more time with you all this evening and talking about that part and connecting your account and kind of walking through that. So as you all know, I showed you I created a practice account. I created a practice account. And with this practice account, I did some super scalping. So we all can talk about that, but we're going to talk about how we do that. Now, as we get started here this evening, let's start with the full foundation of the education, the full foundation of the understanding of where we begin. The vibrato, you're looking at it right here. This is the premier tool. This tool is comparable to what the big banks of the world utilize. This tool we use to analyze and get trades, trade ideas, just the trade alerts. That is what we do. But what I want to do, as I'm going to play this video, I want you to understand the power and the magnitude. And the gentleman that you see in here, for many of you all that are new to us, is the voice that you hear quite often, the visionary of this movement. So when we say 1 million families financially educated and impacted, we're talking about, that's what we mean. And he's actually the visionary. And so we are going to financially educate. We are going to educate and impact 1 million families. That's what's going to manifest. That is what's going to happen. And those are the types of stories and testimonies we get all the time. I mean, it was even this morning, where we had another testimony for someone that's plugged in with us, that's been plugged into BYOB. You guys know I love a testimony. So if you have a testimony, drop your testimony. But, they've been plugged in with us for now a year. and they've gone down to part-time on their job. So for you to be able to be plugged in for 1 year, dedicate to yourself, and they've gone down to part-time at their job. And so I mean, that's just exciting to me. That means that what we're doing is the right thing. What we're doing is, when you have the amount of testimonies that come through here, I can guarantee you all you have to do is plug in. And you plug in, the BYOB system is what it is. So it begins with you, your mindset. That's why we do affirmations up front. You know, what we're doing right now is setting the tone and setting the foundation for what's to come. We're setting a tone and setting a foundation for next year. So let me go ahead and play this video so we can dive in tonight. But I want you to understand the foundation, because we're talking foundation. So I want you to understand the foundation of what Be Your Own Bank is all about.
Wow, folks, I'm just absolutely amazed to know that I'm a part of an organization looking to empower and impact lives across the globe. I've been in this space for over 20 years, commercial banking, lending, and when I look at the web analyzer in comparison to what the big banks of the world utilize, that web analyzer is equivalent, far exceeds the expectation that I was anticipating after having that experience on the investment market. So folks, for those of you who don't understand the magnitude of what you have your hands on, I encourage you, I challenge you to take a deeper dive and realize that literally you have in your own hands the power to become your own bank and allow us to be your partner, to empower you economically, financially, and leave a true legacy.
Wow. All right, ladies and gentlemen. And so for those of you all who are 111 on a call, you know, for those of you all who are 111, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and make sure that we understand the strategy, and then we're going to dive in into the training. Okay, we're going to dive in tonight. So what I'm looking for, let's come back. The market kind of got in a standstill today, but the trades that we were supposed to take, the trades that we took, those trades actually manifested. You know, those trades actually took place. So, but then it just went to sleep. Look at where we are. We had some serious consolidation going on. Now, and we don't force trades. Remember, we ride the wave of the market, okay? We ride the wave of the market. So let's talk about the BYOB cash out strategy. Now, it's 3 simple indicators. And of course, so everyone understands and everyone knows, if you have a question, drop it in the chat. If you have a question, drop it in the chat. All right. So now we have the stochastic. With my stochastic, this is a leading indicator. And then of course we have our Hikanashi candles and we have our PSAR. Now I'm going over this first intentionally tonight. So we normally do it first anyway, but there's a reason why I want to share this with you first and up front tonight. So I just want you to pay attention. Now, right here, these are the traditional candles, okay? These are the traditional candles and the Japanese candles. And understanding that these are the Japanese candles, we have on our YouTube channel, we definitely have a playlist that will help you understand how to read these. But what the Hikanashi candles do is they interpret, they translate for you. Now, here you have it. Blue line cross over the red around that 20, blue line cross over the red around the 8. That's what I'm looking for, okay? That's what I'm looking for. That's my leading indicator. Now, right here, I have my green candle for a buy. You notice this is at the bottom. And then I have my green candle for a buy and my PSAR flip to the bottom, okay? My PSAR flip to the bottom, all right? All right, so you see that. And then of course, that's the buy. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this right here. Let's put this on here. And then of course, now I have my blue line cross over the red and a downward momentum around the 80. And then I have my red candle with a flat top, my PSAR flip to the top. You know, my PSAR flip to the top. Hold on. I just got excited. So, okay, no. That's Dion. That's our 11-year-old on the call. Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes. So I am excited. Now, for those of you all who are new to us, I'm going to eliminate excuses. I'm going to eliminate excuses because tonight, who just logged in and dropped in the chat, that is our 11-year-old. Okay, let me help you understand. That is our 11-year-old. So when we're talking about creating a foundation and talking about creating a legacy and making a shift, allow us, just like Mr. Rogers just stated in that video, allow us to help you leave a legacy. His mother is on here. His mother trades. His mother has taken advantage and accepted the BYOB challenge. And now you have an 11-year-old that's plugged into the cause, that accepted the challenge, and he is trading. And yes, I do mean in a live account. So yes, okay, you just set the tone for tonight. So ladies and gentlemen, no excuses, none. We have none. So he's 11. I'm gonna just let that sit right there. All right, so here we go. Let's get back to the call. Let's get back to the BYOB cash out. So as we understand, blue line cross over the red and downward momentum, red candle flat top, PSR flip to the top. This is the buy, this is the sell. Now, my stop loss goes above. Now, I actually should not use this line because we use that for support and resistance. So let me do this. My stop loss goes above the PSR. It does not go on the PSR, it goes above the PSR. Where you put it, where you put it on here is completely up to you. If I'm taking a buy, it goes below, above or below. And so you notice everything is below, 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 below. Same thing. Stop loss is important. And you'll understand that when we get over here where we're going. Now, time frame confluence. And I check my hour. And when I check my hour, it needs to still be buying or look like, no, 5 minutes still buying. My hour, we normally go to the 5 minute first. I'm just mixing it up for you because I want you to have understanding and not memorization. So when I go to my hour, it needs to look like a trade that I would wait on. That's what it needs to look like, okay, when I come to my hour. When I drop down to my 5 minute, okay, my 5 minute must have, we can find it. My 5 minute must still be buying or still selling, okay? It must still be buying or still be selling. And so that's what's actually happening right now. And the reason we went over this first, and if you want more details on this, you have questions on the strategy itself, we'll come back to the end because nobody's asked a question as of yet. But the reason why we start on a 15-minute chart, you can trade on any time frame, but you start on a 15-minute chart. And then, of course, with me starting on a 15-minute chart, then you can definitely see that no matter who you are, you can get into the market, grab your 10 pips and cash out. Okay, I can grab 10 pips and cash out. And then, of course, your entry and exit points. So those are the things that we always want to be mindful of. Those are the things that we always want to be thinking about. Okay, those are the things you always, because some of the things that we just talked about as part of your trade plan was how do I enter the trade? How do I exit a trade? And so now what we're going to do, okay, I need you all to, we're not going to do musical mics tonight. So now what I need you all to do is I need you all to go to your Myfxbook. So we're going to go home and we're going to go to Myfxbook. Who has actually created an account? One of the things that we talked about is a trade journal. Okay, on our website is a manual one. Okay, and you want to, part of the things you want to focus on is your entry point where you pull the trigger, and of course, your exit, take profit. How many of you all actually think about that, take profit? How many of you all are just blue close? And so I want to help you eliminate those things tonight. So you say, yes, I want to help you eliminate those things where you are focusing and you are executing in precision, where you understand and you're getting feedback from your trades. There are so many things that you ask us. There are so many things that we cannot answer for you, such as, did I put my stop loss in the right place? Did I take my profit? But first and foremost, we need to help you get your account set up and tied to this, and then I'm going to walk you through what it does. So I'm glad you're doing it. So yes, that's what we taught first, that you're doing it manually. And that's what we taught first. And that's to create habits. Because how do you create habits? I mean, seriously. And so me doing it this way was intentional because we talked about doing it manually. We've been talking about doing it manually, but you want to create those habits. You want to get in a habit of doing something. You have to create a habit before you begin to handicap your, think about us accommodating our lazy. That's really what it is. So if I accommodate my lazy, am I really going to log in and check it? Am I really going to, really pay attention to it? Am I going to be willing to make the necessary adjustments? Kind of think back to when you were a child and a teacher and made you do your homework. You had your math work, you had to turn it in. You had to write it out. You had to turn it in and you had to write out every step of the problem. Even though she knew you might know it, you had to write it out. It was creating habits. It was creating a thought process. It was making you dig a little deeper. So everything that we do is with intention. So every single thing we do is with intention. So I didn't give you this first intentionally. So now as we've understood, we've been talking about the markets. We've been talking about the different types of markets, the conditions of the markets. How do you trade in each market? How do you trade in every market? So now I'm talking about straight education, straight foundation. And because next year, every last one of you should be a six-figure earner. It is absolutely no reason why, if you execute with the right mindset, you set the tone, you're tracking and you are working through that. Okay, step it up. I love it. So, there's absolutely no reason why we should not. So now let's go to Myfxbook. By now, you all should have created an account. Okay, as you can see, I'm logged in. Now, this is where I'm logged in. And we put it out there. It was dropped in a Telegram and it was dropped for you to remember to make sure that you have your trade information. I'm going to walk you through this tonight on how to set up your account. So it was put out there for you to make sure that you have your information. So you should have your Mac computers up. You should have this up. You should have your account information so you do not misplace it, so you actually can do this tonight. Now, I want you to go to portfolio. Okay. Now, when you see the portfolio, so you are awesome. You are welcome. When you see portfolio, you see the practice account that I created, and also you see add account. Now I'm going to tell you, anytime you need to make a change on your account, I don't control this. This is not, I didn't make this, but you cannot click practice account and go make any edits, any changes. You have to really come right here first and you do add account. All right. And then you'll see where the other account is. Before we get there, I want you to look right here. Do you see where we are? It tells you what markets we're in. It kind of understand that. So I'm going to add my account. We're going to add an account. Now, you can see where it says add account. You'll see your account number, your trade account number. All my information is private. This is account number with them. You get the broker. And so then you come here to edit. But I want to walk you through add account. We're going to add an account. So now the platform. Now, these platforms, you have to do some manual push. I mean, like you have to go attach it to your MetaTrader 4. All of that, I'm not doing that. Where we are right here is on MetaTrader 4 auto update, okay? We're gonna go to MetaTrader 4 auto update. Now, when you come to MetaTrader 4 auto update, you're going to put your account name in. You're gonna select your broker, whoever your broker is, your server, okay? Your server. And then now this says account name. I said account number. You're gonna name this, like I named this practice account. We're not gonna get into my real account. We're just doing a practice account. And so now right here where it says account number, this is where you put that. Now, when you get that email and they give you this crazy password, and then right below it says investor password, that's the password you want to put right there, that investor password. All right. So This is the investor password that you want to put in here. As you can see, I've been playing with it. The drop down is there. So you want to put that investor password in there. Now, and then you click create account. So all of you all should have added your account. We told you how to add your accounts. Now, we told you how to add your accounts on Tuesday. And so this is really where we left off. Now I'm going to go back. I'm going to cancel this and I'm going to go into this practice account. Okay. So when I click edit, because when you get that, it's going to automatically bring you here. Now you see some of the things you cannot change. This is where I need you to pay attention. This is where I need you to pay attention because there is something that I cannot show you. Okay. Just the way my phone shares, whatever, I just cannot show it to you. So I'm going to walk you through it. So now, right here, there is initially a password that's right here, okay, where it says account authorized successfully. There is normally a password that's right there. So what you're gonna do is I need you to open up your MetaTrader 4 account. Your MetaTrader 4, you wanna open that up. Now, if I need to slow down, if you guys have any questions while we're going through this, ask the questions, but you also have your MetaTrader 4 on your phone up. So you should have that MetaTrader 4 up. Now, on an iPhone, you click settings. Android users, I'm sorry, you gotta find your settings. It's somewhere, all right? So you go find your settings. You guys know where it's at. Now, I want you see where it has your name. If you with me, let me get a 555 in the chat. You see where it has your name and your account number, okay? All right, you're with me. I got one. Okay, I'm like, y'all with me? Y'all awake? Okay, so you're with me. Now, I want you to click that little arrow to the side. I'm gonna give the Android users a minute to catch up. I know you all had to go find your settings. So now, by your account that you're going to attach, the account that you're going to attach, okay? Those three buttons to the side. So you all are on there. You guys are creating an account. You see, I want you all, those three buttons. So yes, in the chat, you see those three buttons to the side, those three little dots, three little dots, three little dots, three little dots next to your name, right? All right, click that, tap that. You should see something that says change password. All right, I want you to click change password. Now right there, you see where it says change investor password. Okay, I want you to change your investor password. When you change your investor password, you're gonna put the authorization password in there. So change password. Now they're gonna ask you for your main password first, and then they're gonna ask you for the investor password. Let me tell you right now, you can go back to your email and get that information. Do not lose this, all right? Because this is it. You see how I can't see mine anymore? Do not lose it. Do not lose it. Do not lose it. Put it in your notes, put it somewhere. So now, when you connect that, that password goes in here and you'll connect this successfully. So once you do that, now you need to come here to your investor password and you need to update password. I'm not gonna click it. So I'm just saying keep up with it because you won't have access to it again. So you're gonna update your password. And when you click update password, hopefully I could click cancel. You're gonna update password. Yes, I can click cancel. And this is where you're going to put that investor password. So now that authorization password, you just made that your investor password in your personal MetaTrader 4. Now you make your investor password the same as that authorization password. So basically you took that authorization password and you made it your investor password in your MetaTrader 4, and you made it your investor password in Myfxbook, and that connects the accounts. Are you with me? Everybody with me? Everybody with me? No, yes, maybe. Do I need to say it? Okay. Yeah, I know y'all still clicking buttons. All right, awesome, awesome, awesome. So now this should update. Okay, you see it says update every 30 minutes. Now, right here, it says, please note account updates with auto update mode, which is what we connected, are estimated and they vary based on the server load. However, anytime you want to update your account, you just come here and click connect. So you have to come back in like you're going to make an edit, and you can come back in here and click connect, and it will refresh it. So let's say you took some new trades, which you'll understand exactly what I'm saying in a minute. You took some new trades, you did those things, you can come back in here and you can you can reconnect it, and it will refresh the data. You see, your account was successfully processed. So now it's all fresh. Now it's all new. It's all fresh. Everything in there. So if I just took some trades and I want to come back and analyze it, I have to come back to the edit the same way we just did, and then we go from there. Okay. So now we're going to come out of here. Oh, for you all, I need you to come down here and click save. I'm not clicking save. I've already done it. So you need to come down here and click save. So now you have effectively, you have successfully attached your account to your Myfxbook. Okay. Now, let's walk through it. Let's walk through Myfxbook. Let's walk through this. Now, what I did, and yes, I did the blue clothes, blue clothes, blue clothes, okay? And I started, you'll see, I started, this gives you the information. You see my balance now is $104.17. Woo-hoo, I'm excited. So what you're seeing, and this is why I said, and the reason I'm gonna tell you why I did this. We have some new people on this call, 111. And I always tell you to focus on the skill set, focus on the skill set, not the money. So always focus on the skill set and not the money. You focus on the skill set, the money is coming, the money is here, the money is there. But you want to focus on the skill set. And tonight we're talking about the skill set and how this actually can help you elevate, how this feedback from here can help you elevate. You just have to be okay if you get your if you get that red marker, you know, so you know what to correct and where to make the necessary adjustments. So you have the, you know, it's going to tell you your daily gain, your monthly, right? It's going to give you all that information, you know, your equity. So welcome 111, welcome. So this is a really, really good initial call, right? So you see that this is, remember Tuesday I showed you I put $100 in here. And so what I did, we did this like this intentionally. So I did a trade on the 9th and I did a trade on the 10th. Well, I did some trades on this today. And so now it's actually gonna, you can walk through this. It's gonna give you your balance. It's gonna help you with your profit. And if you have drawdown. Now, growth, I have it in pips, okay? You can see that I have this and you can see what my growth was. And you can definitely see, so on the 9th I did a little bitty growth, a little bit. And then of course I came and I did more growth today. Now, it's gonna also help you with your trading periods. So what did you trade? So you can see what your trades were. And I mean, look at this. So you see everybody saying, oh, I grew my account by 10%. I grew my account by 5%. I grew my account. This is the truth. This is going to tell you there's no my math, your math. You know, this is real. I grew my account. So even this is really what I want to sink in. I really want you to grasp this because you cannot do this at a bank. You cannot do this at a bank. Not in 2 days where I have a 4% return. You cannot do that. So I just want you all to comprehend skill set, skill set, skill set. And so even though it's only $4, okay, even though my profit is only $4.17, okay? So did you load it? You're asking that question. Did you load it? Did you load it with me? Because if you loaded it, you should be able to see it. But everything in your trade account, unless your broker pulled it out. So everything in your trade account is going to analyze for you. It's going to put it on there. So my real account, I have actually put on here, but I took it off. I deleted it. So, you know, we doing a practice account. Because you can even have more than one account. And when you come, you can actually see in that initial thing. So You know, now that's up to you. That's up to you. Because are you doing this in place of manual? That is completely up to you. Because you might be a person that wants to track it manually. You know, I'm for example, I'm a person that can't read a book electronically. I have to have the paper copy. You know, I have to have that hard paper copy. And then I'm taking notes, I'm marking it up, I'm doing all of that. But this is just that electronic version. So even if you still, you know, want to, and like I still need something, but I think this is just gonna help you take it to the next dimension. Okay. You know, this is really gonna help you take it to the next dimension. And so right here, now you see your trading periods. Okay. You definitely can see. Now let's set some goals. Let's set some goals. So what are your daily goals? We talk about setting goals. What are your goals? So yes, oh yes, you can add your live and demo. You definitely can. You can add your demo account on here too. Perfect practice makes perfect. So when you select that broker, you just make, you know, that perfect practice makes perfect. You just make sure you select the demo account. It will not collect, it will not connect. It will not connect if it, you know, if you put it in there wrong. So yes, you can connect the demo account. You notice that when you get those demo accounts, they give you information. And if you've ever worked with me, I've told you don't worry about it, you know, because it's not, but guess what? Demo account give you the same thing, and they give you login information and everything else. So it will connect. So now let's set some goals. So I did profit at least $30 and pips win at least 15, but let's go edit this. You know, let's go edit this. So, and let's actually get to, this is for Friday. Let's come on back. So if you notice, based on the goal that I put in there, I did 13% of my goal. And 15 pips, I did 136. So what is your goal? Okay, what is your goal? So do I want profit? Well, that's what's already on here. So let's add a new daily goal. So what do I want? Do I want a certain amount of trades? Let's put the trades. You see, I have profit. I did pips win. So you can always, I cannot adjust. Well, let me see. So I did the trades. Let's do trades win. I need at least 5 trades. Okay. And I'm going to save it. Now, can I come here and update this? Maybe I wanted to do $20. Okay. Now I'm going to come back and save. I'm going to adjust my goals. This is a trade plan that we're talking about. And so I'm going to just close that out. Now it's going to tell me for, what did I do? $20, I did 19%. Pips win 15, I did 136. So that's going to come with the education. What is a pip? That comes with the education. As soon as you get enrolled into the academy, enrolled to the academy, but the pips basically in a nutshell is just the movement on the charts. It's the movement on the chart. And so it's how much movement were you able to capture? That's what that is. And so my trades, is going to help you. So that you're still going to need that compounding sheet to determine your lot size. You're still going to need that. But this is, you'll see, y'all stay with me. So now what about a weekly goal? You see, profit of at least $500. So I'm at 1%. I'm at 1%. So what is it? I want to add a new weekly goal. So, you know, a weekly goal, I need to win at least 80% of my trades. Guess what? I'm doing that. So I'm winning at least 80% of my trades. And so you can set monthly, and I can set yearly goals. What do I want to accomplish for the entire year? So you have your right now, your near term, you have your near term, your short term, and your long-term goals. Something you should always have. This is a trading plan. So, you know, what did we say we were going to earn? I'm gonna do it with $100. I'm going to do it off of $100. It's going to happen, but I'm at 0%. Now, let's come down here and let's talk about these trades. Now, let's talk about these trades. So here we go. I took 5 trades. I gained 22 pips. On average, I made $1.07 because of the lot size I did. So you can see I did 5 pips in 5.43 pips. So my average loss was 11 cents. So they're going to tell you what it is. They're going to tell you what was, how many lots did you obtain? How much did you pay the broker? What was your commission spread? It's going to tell you I won 100% of my longs. I won 75% of my shorts. My best trade was 185. My worst trade was negative 11 cents. So they're going to tell you, who you want to know what you do. Well, here it is. This is going to tell you, you can come through here, your profit factors, you kind of highlight over there. They're going to tell you what each one of these mean. And so it's really going to tell you where you want to be. Now, when I come down here to my history, let's break down this history. I love it. I love it. So yes, y'all know this hurt to intentionally do this, right? So, but I wanted you all to be able to see everything. I wanted you all to be able to see this entire thing from every perspective. Now, when you see that they'll put the chart up here, so it has a chart on some of them. Now, on this one, I can highlight over that. Now, my time profitable 100%. So that if you're in a trade and you have a significant drawback, right? You're in a trade and you have a significant drawback, then guess what? It's going to tell you that too. It's going to tell you that, it's going to tell you about the risk factor of your trade. So look at that. So I went up 21 pips. So what does it say? What does it say? It went up 21 pips, but I only obtained 12. Or am I reading this right? Did I get 12? No, I got, it pulled back 12 pips. So my risk reward was 1. Look at that. Is that any good? My risk reward? So it went up 21 pips, but I missed, it's letting me know that I missed 12 pips because I wouldn't close the trade. Okay. Now I took this from every perspective and I did this on purpose as a blue close. And you watch it go up. And this is what some of you all do. And this is why I did it, because you'll watch it go up. And as soon as it gets back blue, you get a pullback. As soon as it gets back blue, you get so nervous and you just close the trade, right? Is that anybody on this call? So it's letting you know, look, trust your analysis. Trust it. Trust your analysis. Set a take profit. Don't, because now look at my, remember I told you we focus on the entry, but we don't focus on the exit. My exit accuracy is 42%. 42%, when my entry accuracy is 100%, right? Letting you know how you trade. Come over here. Look at that, entry accuracy was 30%. See, it's not a problem. You have the answer. You have a solution. Because it's going to help you. You know what to focus on, then you know how to improve. So trust your analysis. And so the drawdown was 14 pips. Only, look at that, 14 pips. So 6 pips minimum minus 14. So the max was 6 pips minus 14. Missed profit 5.9 pips. So entry accuracy 30%. That's that. Should I take the trade? 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 Instead of just pushing the button. Push the button. Push the button. Push the button. Okay? Push the button. Exit accuracy. That means that you exit on time. You're already closer to it. So this is really going to help you all. Now, isn't on every one of them? Now, I did this on purpose. I did one stop loss. Now look at this. Because what do I always tell you all? Put the stop loss in. So when you go back and you look at your trade history, you can make notes. So like on this one, I can come back over here and I can put a tag on it. So, why did I take a stop loss? You can come back and say, oh, I didn't put a, why was this in the hole? Oh, I didn't put a stop loss. All right. I put for training purposes on here. So you see, I already put a note. So I can put a tag on these, I can put a tag on these. So I can put a tag. Now I'm gonna put a tag and the 30-cent trade. So I can put a tag on here and I'll put the tag blue close. Blue close. You know why I did that, right? So I want to put the tag right here and the tag I'm gonna give it is blue close. So when you come back over here, how to exit, we talk about that all the time. Take profit. put in a take profit. Don't just 10 pips and cash out or to the support and resistance line. That's how you exit a trade. And so now you see blue close. So when you're coming back and you're analyzing your trades and you want to know what it is you're doing, oh, I just blue close. That's why it's only 30 cents. You know, yes, this is technically is a 777, but you know, hey, what did I miss? Or what, you know, I can put my notes in here. Remember, I told you need to take notes. So what is it? This one doesn't have the chart, but at the same time, you can put all of that in there. Or what if I just want to add a tag that, oh, wait, I analyzed, I followed the rules. Follow the rules. I can add a tag. So you understand that I can come back over here, like this one says, so hey, let me add this tag. I followed the rules. So now we have notes. Okay, this one I followed the rules. So you know where your fine tuning is. You know what it is you're doing. And so as you begin to populate, you'll start getting these analytics. You'll get all these analytics as to what's happening. So you'll get all these analytics as to what's going on. And so you can get a change. My account grew by a little over 4%. My monthly gain is $4. You know, you look at your lots. So how many pips? I gained 22 pips this month. So I love that. You say I was viewing this last night and set up my account with it and made it painfully clear what I was doing wrong and right. And it's amazing and humbling. Exactly. That's what I want it to be, humbling, because perfect practice makes perfect. BYOB traders are wealthy traders. And so this is setting that foundation to put you on the other side. That's what we're doing tonight, is setting that foundation. That's what we're doing. So now any questions, comments, that's a testimony right there. So questions or comments. So this is very good and you're a new learner. Well, welcome. I am the big bank. You said for real. Yes, you are the big bank. Yes, you are. And it is going to help you. And so I just really want you all to be able to see, you know, nope, they don't. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. They do not. So you see the growth, you see your balance, you got your profit. Yes, this definitely will be on our YouTube channel. So this will definitely be on the YouTube channel. So now we understand that. And yes, you are going to want to go back and play this again, because if you didn't add your account tonight, you're definitely going to want to add it. But yes, it's accountability. Absolutely. So now, and that's what we are, because we are wealthy. We are great. That's who we are with Be Your Own Bank, right? So, and I want to make sure I get them all answered, because when I put my account back on here, we're not pulling it up again. So, all right, let's go ahead and see. So now this is what I wanted to show you guys, a few other things in here. Now, where is it at? Okay, here. Now there's a training, Be Your Own Bank, trading the BYOB cash out on our YouTube channel. And we talk about the liquidity, okay? We talk about the liquidity in the market. So you all always ask, when do I trade? When is a good time to trade? When can I trade? Well, would you trade right now? This is the current liquidity. This is the average liquidity in the market. This is the current liquidity in the market. Would you trade right now? Yes, no, maybe? Yes, no, maybe? Anybody? All right. So, awesome. So, right here, and you can kind of see what's going on. So you understand when you're looking, because you're looking for that liquidity. And then, of course, you want the volatility in the market, okay? This is showing you the volatility in the market. And so, yes, you want volatility. Absolutely. So, yes, you want volatility. And so let's look at this, So let's look at this for just a moment. And that might have been, well, it couldn't be me with the delay. So you guys know that CHF is, how much we quote unquote love CHF, right? And so now you'll begin to understand, like right now, there's real, this is live data. So it's not going to show you the way I want to, because it's only 31%. You know, it's really, really low, 37, whatever it was. It's really, really low in the market right now. And so what you're seeing, but you'll come back over here and you'll see, you know, how we always run the candle over, you know, run this over the chart, and you'll actually see why, what pairs are going to pay you more based on liquidity, the volatility that they have in the market and things like that. And then you can also, you guys are always talking about what's correlated. I'm like, no, yes. So, but I can tell you this, what I'm talking about right now is on a playlist, Trading the BYOB Cash Out. And it's in that playlist where it talks about liquidity and volatility in the market. So there's an entire training on that, on this, what we're talking about right now. So you can actually understand what's correlated, you know, what's happening in the market. You can definitely see, you know, of course, AUD CAD compared to AUD CAD is going to be correlated, right? It's 100%. But okay, this means, okay, it's correlated at 82%. Oh, definitely not correlated. So you can definitely kind of see, you know, what if this is buying, and that's buying. If this one should be buying. This one is, if this is buying, then that's probably selling. You know, so you can definitely kind of see, you know, what's happening and what the market's doing as far as a correlation goes. So you just want to, now, what do you guys always ask also? Your broker. What broker should I use? What broker should I get? You have to make that decision. So you can also come in here and you can just kind of see the spreads on the brokers for the different currency pairs. So you can actually come through here and you can select your own broker, what it is you want. So like, even if you want information on a broker that you have, right, come back here and I can click the broker, come back here. And I'm really not concerned with what people say about it, because you have to make your own adjust. But it can kind of tell you, I can't tell you that. You have to make that decision on what you want when you select your own broker. So one thing I can tell you is you can be informed, so you can make an informed decision. The spread is how much they get paid. The spread is how they make their money. So, you know, if you have a broker that's paying 0.2 on here, 0.1, and you got one that's paying that's charging 3.0, okay, not paying, charging. So the spread is how they get paid. You know, so I can't tell you what broker to pick, but I can tell you, you know, there are things that you should look for, but you have to make the decision. So are you concerned about the spread? Are you concerned about how long it takes you to pay out? What are you concerned about? Do you want same day withdrawals? Do you not mind waiting 2 or 3 days to get your money when you need to make the withdrawal? So if that's the case, same day withdrawals, your broker might have higher spreads. You know, 2 or 3 days, it might have lower spreads. So it's just, what is important to you? What's important to you? You know, that's kind of how you make those decisions. So I mean, and that's it. I mean, this is, you know, I just really want you to you know, see what's in here. So as far as the market is concerned, your brokers, and the biggest thing is I want you all really just focused on this. So you're welcome. I just want you focused on this. So, you know, you have your goals, you understand, you know, what the market, so you have all of this in there. Oh, let me see. So you have your summary. This is what we skipped. I want to make sure. So you have your summary. So it talks about, you know, how you took the trades, okay? How many pips I gained on the long, how many pips I gained on the short, you know, where you're at. It can kind of, you see that it's going to kind of break this down for you. I can click that and I can actually look at what happened on there. I can look at it on hourly. You see that one losing trade. And the reason I put a losing trade on here is because I want you all to understand that my account still grew 4%, even though I took a loss. Because what I always tell you, you need to look at the big picture. The strategy is 92%, 92% back tested. So that means that there's still an 8%. You don't need to be so focused on that one trade that didn't take profit. You don't need to be so focused on that one trade. You know, trust me, I know how it feels. We were on here trading when the market was giving us everything, And it was 3 months. And when I say the market, I'm talking about the movement. Of course, you know, when the market was moving, and it was 3 months and we had not taken a stop loss. And at one time we took that stop loss, and it was because you see how much I check the time now, you know, to make sure the time is right on the news. It was 3 months, no stop loss. We hit a stop loss because the news, where we go check like the news, the time was off because it didn't adjust. And I felt some kind of way. So, but it happens, you know, it happens. And so you just want to make sure you understand that it's going to happen. Nobody is going to win 100% of your trades. It's just not going to happen. But even when you don't, you are going to still be on top. As long as you practice, you know, you're operating, you have proper risk management. As long as you're operating from that perspective and you're doing that, then you're still going to remain on top. And that's the mindset you want to have so you understand where you are. And then here's your daily. Okay, it's telling me, so this is what I did Wednesday. I had 100% winning trades on Wednesday. What do we say? If you know, you lose a few and whatever, you have it, just walk away from it that day. So right here, it was, you know, 75%. So that's still a good day. That's still a good day. 75%, that's a good day. Now, this is what I like. Risk of ruin. You have, now this is what proper risk management. So based on the 5 trades that you see in here, okay, the 5 trades. Now, based on what you see from 5 trades, you know, I still, with proper risk management, you know, you still have a probability of loss. Look at that. Look how low this is, my profitability of loss. So this is telling me that in order to lose 100% of my account, you know, look, there is it's not even a percent chance of losing 100% of their account. It's going to require me to lose 947 consecutive losing trades. All right. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm gonna put a stop loss in because it could be one trade if you don't put a stop loss in. Remember I told you I intentionally didn't do it? No stop loss, that could be one trade. But this is what it's telling me that I have, in order for me to blow this $100, this $104, I feel like a winner right now. In order for me to blow my $104, I have to lose back to back to back to back to back. And this is based on my statistical data. This is my statistical data of what's in here. My statistical data, the way that I trade. So this is going to be adjusted and calculated based on the way that you trade. So it's going to tell you. So it looks at your growth. So this doesn't have like the last 200 transactions. I have 5. So I'm on duration. So that was risk of ruin. And then duration. And then you come here. So I really don't have much in here. So, but you are so welcome. You truly love this. You are so welcome. I love it. I love it. So I love it. I love it. So questions, comments, testimonies. Questions, comments, testimonies. I want to make sure we covered that. I was like, I know it was something that we were missing. Questions, comments, testimonies. You are welcome. Oh, at the top, which tab? So I was just now on advanced statistics. I was just now on advanced statistics. I was just on advanced statistics. And I was right there with risk of ruin. So, oh, I'm in my account. I'm in my account. So anytime you come to portfolio, you just click your practice account or whatever you name it. So remember, you need to have a different account for your indices, that your Forex, that you're compounding. So you have to have a different account for that. So, you know, you can name it whatever you want. I did practice, you know, I did practice account because this is the account that we loaded up to walk you all through this. And then, you know, this is the account that we loaded up to walk you all through this. But you can add and have, so I can have one for my indices. I can have, you can say my compounding, you know, and then you just have to make a decision. How much money do you leave in there before you make a withdrawal? You know, how do I want it? So this is part of your trade plan. And this is going to help you develop your trade plan. Because if I know I need to work on my exit, what does that say? That means that I didn't have a take profit set. I did not have a take profit set. All I did is blue close. And I really want you all to get I really want you all to get away from blue clothes. So I want you all to, kind of just set that, but that's going to help you understand what type of trader you are. It's going to help you understand. And because if you notice, we're focusing on using the tools. This has been our focus. We're focused on using the tools, helping you identify, but also helping you understand the market structure and helping you understand where you are in the market and helping you understand your support and resistance lines and helping you understand your trend lines and helping you understand all of that. Because when you understand all of that, okay, when you understand all of that, then that's actually going to help facilitate and put you in, it's going to help facilitate it and put you in a better position. So now you know how effective your trades are, how effective you are in the market. You grasp all of that at the same time of you coming through here, analyzing it, and whoo, you are a BYOB master trader. That's who you are. BYOB master traders are profitable traders. BYOB master traders are wealthy traders. That's who we are. And that's what gets created with Be Your Own Bank. So you say you will be attending another one of these sessions. This will be on our YouTube channel. So this will amazing so much. You guys are welcome. This is the bomb. Yes, it will be on our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe. Be Your Own Bank. BYOB movement. Let me drop that in the chat. BYOB challenge. I'm like youtube.com/see BYOB challenge. There it is. There it is. Yes, it will help with your discipline. It definitely will help with your discipline. I guarantee it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Questions, comments, testimonies. I love it. I love it, though. This is absolutely amazing. Thank you. You are so welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. Yes, this is a lifeline. It is. It definitely is. So, all right. So no more questions, comments, no more. I just wanted to make sure that you all grasp this. I wanted to make sure that you all are walking in this. Yes, it is a game changer. Yes, it is. So you are welcome. But I wanted to make sure that you all had all the information because I'm so serious. Be Your Own Bank. We are so serious. When we say 1 million families financially educated and impacted, that is what we mean. There is absolutely, we are eliminating all excuses. And you just have to declare and decree it. Just declare and decree it. Just declare and decree it. I am a BYOB master trader. I am a BYOB wealthy trader. Just declare and decree it. And put your goals on there, set it, and write the vision, make it plain. That's what the word says. So write the vision, make it plain. Where are my goals? Write the vision, make it plain. Write it in there. Put your goals in there. Put everything there. There they are. So put it in there. What are you going to achieve? So I am a BYOB master trader. That's who we are. All right. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to transition. It's called Do Not Go Anywhere. Do not go anywhere, because I guarantee you everything that we are doing is setting the foundation to launch you to the next dimension. That's what's happening. But it's time to transition this call. So before we do transition, I just want to make sure everybody gets their book. So, the only one excuse is Dion. We love you. Good night. Good night. You have school in the morning. So, but you all need to get your book. Get your book. Get your book. BeYourOwnBankMovement.com. Go ahead and order your books. So, having taken it down, you can still put those special notes in there for someone. We are setting a foundation. Mindset is so important.